Unicorns underwater. This way. This way. Running like a dog. Running like a dog. Horses totally run like dogs. Okay. You guys probably can't see this. It's a hand-in book. Hi, Rose. Popping out the chat so I can actually see you guys. Okay, let's see. Water. Oops. This water's so dirty. Oh my gosh. Okay. Invisible cat. I like how dirty this water is. It gives me indigo. Oops. Okay. Let's see. Eroded water and unicorn. So I'm going to do both. I think, maybe, possibly. I'm not real sure yet. Not real sure what I'm doing, but you know, I'm doing it, but not what I'm doing. I mean, in all honesty. This is like the most derpy looking unicorn ever. Yeah, derpy corn. Derpy corn, derpy corn. Does whatever derpy can. I don't know. I haven't fully woken up yet. Oh my gosh. Why is it taking them so long to change the oil on your Jeep? Changing oil isn't really a difficult thing. Running like a dog. Running like a dog. Hey! I haven't seen you in forever. You can watch me pretend like I know what I'm doing. Oh, is it distorted? It's probably my headphones. Give me a minute. I'll fix it. And done. I should probably type that. turn! Okay, so if you hear humming in the background, it is totally my space heater. Because it's on, and it's on high, and it's very loud, and it makes a humming sound. But my voice should be clear. At least. Apparently all the sound was going through the webcam. And, you know, that's kind of far away from my head. Woot! Yay! Hey, look, I'm doing a unicorn with a regular horsey tail. Do, 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 do. Nice. Okay, yeah, I had it configured to the wrong mic source. So it was going through the camera's mic, which is way up high and really far from me. Do 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 do. Okay, so we got a unicorn. Unicorn. I guess unicorn should have crazy hair. Did you? What kind of pony are you sitting? Why are you sitting on a pony? Well, I guess you're supposed to sit on ponies. I retract the stupid question and once again ask, what kind of pony are you sitting? Do, 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 do. I am like totally not paying attention to any form of actual anatomy. It's great. Sure, why not? The hooves can go this way. Does it make sense? No. Who cares? I'm in a really good mood. All of the shipping supplies arrived for the Evening Star Kickstarter. Oh, I like Shetland ponies. I wanted one for the longest time. But yeah, I have all of the shipping supplies. The prints have all been paid for. They're in the process of being printed right now. So we are just in the hanging around waiting for the prints to arrive stage of things. Okay. Ooh, yes please. I like pictures of horses and ponies and all of that. Very easy to please when it comes to pictures. Do 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 do. Boo 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 boo. Boo boo. Do do. Let's see. So I gotta make this water related. How am I gonna make it water related? Let me think. I think I know how. But first I need to finish doing the head here. Do. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. Unicorns made out of water. I didn't leave myself very much room for a horn there. Oh well. That's okay. I'm in a paint super fast and let the paints do whatever they want to kind of mood today. So Just kind of messing around. I have some serious work to do later today, but I'm so kind of out of it right now. I just want to do some warm-ups with my uber dirty water. Yeah. Because nothing says unicorn like uber dirty water. Bye, Rose. I hope they actually changed your oil and stuff. This is like super, super dirty. Okay, let's see. Beep, 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 beep. Yeah, I make sound effects when I draw. Don't sound effect shame me. Man, I went to Hobby Lobby yesterday so I could pick up the stuff to work on the grape fairy some more. They had a toilet paper roll holder that was an octopus with its tentacles wrapped around where the toilet paper goes. And I'm like, oh my god, I need this in my life. But Sean said I can't get that. So I'm like, well, crap. Crap, toilet paper roll. Ha! I don't know why I found that funny. Anyway, so I think I'm gonna get it sometime when he's not paying attention. Because, you know, that's the best way to do it. Don't mind me, I'm being a little bit silly right now. Beep, beep, beep. Beep, 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 beep. Okay, let's see. I have no idea if this is dry yet. It's not really dry yet. Oh no! My fish is spreading. Oh well, that's okay. Be free, little fishy, be free. So I'm thinking I will have a live stream session on Sunday maybe? Well, I guess it depends on people's schedule, but I think I'm going to open up the, you know, ask me a question and I'll devote a whole live stream session to... Whoa! Tucker! Hey! Hey, come here! Come over here! Yeah? No, yeah, I know you're mad. Come on! Come on over here! Oh! You tell that mailman. He's very mad at the mailman. In case you can't tell. Tucker! Shut up. Well, he sure listened to me. Tucker! Seriously, the dude's gone now. Love how he keeps barking for like forever after the mailman goes. Like, somebody violated my territory. I must be very angry about it. Boop, boop. Oh, so I totally have Riders on the Storm stuck in my head. And I'm not quite sure why, because I haven't heard that song in like at least 5 years, if not longer. So I'm like, woo, Riders on the Storm, okay. Yeah, Tucker's... Well, it's because when we go out, he can't, you know, bark or anything. So when we're home and somebody's around, he gets super loud and like, "Rah! There's somebody in my property." It's like the puppy version of the angry old dude yelling, "Get off of my lawn!" Let's see, I guess if this is gonna be a killer whale, I should probably make it darker, huh? Yeah, probably. Okay. But it's bleeding out over here, so I don't want to get it too dark yet. My paint is so dirty. So I got that big gigantic frame. It's as big as I am. And all I know is that it looked really cool. So I got it, and now I have no idea what I want to put in it. I had a couple of ideas like food dogs and stuff like that. But I'm not 100% sure yet. It's gonna be massive, so it's like, okay, you know, it's gotta be something really, really worthwhile. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take the mirror out. So I usually get my frames because they were mirrors, and for some reason people sell mirrors with nice frames cheaper than they'd sell just the frame itself. Which, you know, I never understood, but hey, score. So when I do that, I take the mirror and I give it to my daughter, and she decorates her room with mirrors from, you know, all the mirrors that I've picked up and deframed, I guess would be the word. Okay, deframe isn't actually a word. But the point is, her room is terrifying because she has mirrors all over the place. And she clearly hasn't watched that, I think it's a Kiefer Sutherland horror movie called something like Mirror, with the whole alternative universe. She hasn't even seen the Supernatural episode about mirrors, you know, the Bloody Mary one. I'm like, if she had seen that, there's no way she would line her room with mirrors. So she's got a ton of mirrors because they just keep getting sold with these really awesome frames. When I was at Hobby Lobby, they had this huge, glorious frame for only 14 bucks. And I thought it was just because the corner had been broken. Like the decorative part, you know, the carving part. Then I picked it up and the bottom fell off. And I was like, well, I'm not gonna mess with that. I mean, I could restructure it, but that's a whole lot of work. And I'm not sure I want to spend that much time restructuring a frame. Fishy, 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 fishy. Let's see, I'm really on a bender to practice painting geodes lately. I really like gemstones, obviously, but I want to paint them really well. I've been watching other artists do like photorealistic paintings of nice stuff, and it's just like, ah, it'd be so great to be able to do photorealistic gemstones. But every time I practice, I get distracted and I start like putting fish in unicorns instead. Heh. Okay, let's see. You, my friend, are an amazing killer whale. Oops. Woo! Need some white, but I'm not sure that I can get the white to be thick enough. with how dirty my water is, and I'm too lazy to go clean my water. Don't mind me, I'm just looking for white paint right now. I took my paint box to LTUE with me, and now I struggle to find anything because I shook the box up a whole lot. Yeah, there we go. White. I totally don't remember how killer whale patterns go, so I'm just gonna kind of pretend like I did it right. Totally did it right. Absolutely, 100%. I will. Whatever. I'm like, whatever. Close enough. Okay. We have watery unicorns. There's the box. Look how pretty this box is. Look at this box. It's like, got all this, I don't know what this stuff is. It's like, I think that's a fabric, actually. That's kind of cool. It's got all this carving. And it's got a bunch of pictures in it. Yeah, I like finding nice boxes. So, you notice I did not let you see what was in there. Neener. Let's see. Okay. Someone else said water, and I had started this, so I'm going to finish this stage. Because they were like, water, and I was like, yeah, I'll do this. And then I got distracted, as usual. None of us are surprised. Actually, I am going to have to actually clean my water. Hold on, I will be right back. They use patterns to identify. I did not know that. I thought they were all kind of the same. Also, hi, I'm back. Obviously. Where's my other palette? There it is. Anyway, I had a lot of fun on my panel at LTUE, the watercolor demonstration panel. And we did like, I did some nightscapes, and I drew a unicorn. It was a lot of fun. So I'm thinking about reprising that for a video here. Right now, I just want to get this to look kind of cool and watery, and it's not the color I wanted. I guess I should make this so you can actually see what I'm doing. Oh, screwing up, that's what I'm doing. Shh, don't tell anyone. I need to swap this so that you guys can actually see what I'm painting. Oh, I guess I'm not painting very large, so that works out. Doopy-doopy-doo. Okay. Huh. Well, I mean, the dorsal flukes make sense because, you know, you're going to have scarring and stuff. I just didn't realize that their coloring changed too. Gosh, I really don't know what I want to do with this. I guess I'm gonna do this. Having one of those fabulous days where I just kind of don't really care. I'm just booping along. Boopity boop. Yeah, Tucker likes to be super dramatic, which is hilarious because he's like way quiet and chill when we're in public places. He just kind of walks around with me. But at home he's like, oh my god, there's a person! Oh my god, there's another person! They're completely down the block, but I must warn you. It's like, okay, dude. The worst is if Buddy gets started. Because if Buddy gets started, then Zeus will pitch in, and if Zeus pitches in, then Tucker just doesn't stop. And then we have all three of them just barking their little heads off. Our poor mailman is terrified of them. Crockpot has taken to delivering the spiders to me in bed, so we're working on not doing that. Because, yeah, I'm not a fan. Not a fan at all. Crockpot's been in like this really crazy territorial bin lately. He's been driving me nuts. He's been picking fights with all the other cats. And, he knows he's not supposed to, because when he picks a fight and Sean goes to break up the fight, he runs over to me and he hides behind me. So it's like he knows he's in trouble. But, you know, doesn't stop him from doing it again and the second Sean turns around. It's pretty funny though to watch him run and hide behind me, because he's like a little kid. Like, you can't see me, so I'm not in trouble. Very clear, deliberate actions on his part. What am I doing with this? Okay, let's see. I'll give you some more swoopy swoops. Have you seen that that thing that's going around where that person was like, this is how I critique or, you know, give commentary on artwork, and they're like, swooshy swooshy swoopity swoosh, whooshy whooshy, and I like how it whooshes. I'm like, yep, I can relate to that comment. I would absolutely understand what they were trying to say. Oh, could you imagine like rock candy leafy sea dragons? That would be so cool. Oh my gosh. We gotta get my friend Bobby to be watching this, because she makes candy and it's amazing. Convince her to make some candied marine life. That would be cool. I'm like, la la la. La 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 over here, la 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 over there. La la. Oh no, I just realized I was saying la la, and now I'm all Tinky Winky and whatever the hell their other names are, and those became popular when I had my kids, and I had to watch the damn things over and over again because kids thought it was hilarious. I was just like, someone save me, please. I got scales. Yeah, critiques are really hard. When I was in art school, we had to, it was a required part of every course was giving and receiving critiques, and you were actually graded on how you critiqued a piece of artwork, and if it was malicious or useless, you got low marks for that. Oh yeah, they can be really brutal, but the teachers were really good because they were aware that, you know, if they let it go, art students can be nasty. So you know, it had to be balanced, it had to be intelligent, and also we had to give two different types. We had to give a critique on the technical aspect of it, and then we had to give a critical feedback. I forget what they call it now because it's been so long, but it's not a critique. It's kind of like how you do a study of an old master's painting, you know, and discuss what made it work and what made it fail, and but in a critique form that's not meant to help the artist. It's just meant to study the art and help yourself instead of the artist, which, you know, was useful to learn, but it's made me like really picky about what I listen to. Everyone's like, you post it online, so you have to accept it, blah blah blah, and I'm like, no I don't. I had a whole school where you'd get a failing grade for saying half the crap people say. Rock candy dragons. Now I want rock candy dragons. I'm gonna have to message my friend and convince her to make those. Okay, I just want this a bit brighter because it seems really pale. You know, the whole orange spot on the fishy thing. I'm gonna add a bit of red because I can. Whatever. More saturation. More. There must be more. Okay. Woo. That's really saturated. Whoa. Okay then. I'm just gonna add some swishy swish lines. Some swishy lines over here. I'm gonna drop my paintbrush. I think I'm gonna call that good. Kind of like where it's gone. So this guy's gotta dry. Okay, let's look. Jody has posted a spinning ice skater. Okay. I like watercoloring. I should, you know what, I'm gonna do a nightscape like the one that I did, because you'll like it, Eva, because it's it was all bright colors, but it turned out so cool. So let me see if I can revise my nightscape. That was awesome. Let's see. I'll use this brush to start. I was like, hey, cover your board with water. Do it. So that's how I started out the class, was covering my board with water and removing the cat hair, because there's cat hair all over my brushes. Ugh. All of my art should come with a disclaimer. Cat hair everywhere. What's that? You like cat hair? Good, because there's cat hair. May will definitely positively contain cat hair. Let's see, I really like that wisteria, and I don't have it on my thingy now. Where is it? So this girl organized all of her paints by putting bulldog clips on the ends of them and having them hanging from hooks on our wall, and I'm seriously considering doing that. Well, see, that's why you don't start with anything in particular in mind. That way you're not trying to do anything. You're just kind of going, look how that spreads. That's so cool. Look at it go. It's just doing its thing and it's awesome. My board is warping. That's so cool. Because if you don't have any expectations in mind, you can't really be super controlling about it. Because, you know, you don't know what you're doing. Yeah, see, that's you know how to watercolor. You can totally do watercolor. I believe in you. I believe you can fly. I believe you can touch the sky. Or something like that. Do 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 do. Bum 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 bum. Okay, I'm gonna let that dry. I'm gonna do another one while I let that dry. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. Whooshy, 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 whooshy. Let's see. That one's really... I hope it gets stuck in your head. Cause I'm a monster. Mana mana ba 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 ba. Mana mana ba 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 ba. Mana mana ba 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 ba. I used to be able to sing the whole thing, including the dude's kind of grunty whatever part. But that was a long time ago. Marzipan koi. God. Meanwhile, Marion's just sitting back there thinking of ways to make me hungry. Marion, that's not fair. I don't have any candy here. I don't even have the stuff to make candy. Though, I got the cutest little jars, and my friend gave me real vanilla beans. The beans. Vanilla beans. Hey, that looks fun. So, I'm gonna make real vanilla pretty soon here. Boop 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 boop. Oh shit, now I've got that song stuck in my head. I have only myself to blame. Ah, that's way too much. Oh well, that's okay. Let's roll with it. That's all dried. Okay, let's do another one while that dries, because I am going like way super heavy on the on the pinks right now. I'm getting way heavy on the water in general, so what am I gonna do for this one? You know, I know it's all my fault, but really, no regrets here. Not happening, sorry. This is the face of no regrets. Go over here. I got paint all over my fingers. So, yellow, green, and purple are like really awful next to each other, and they make brown. But I don't care because I'm playing. So, you know, whatever. I've got all kinds of greens over here. Let's see what I got. Boo, 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 boo. I may have to actually go back through and redo my green palette because it's looking a little bit kind of sad. I think I'm almost out of most of the greens I use. This color's not even supposed to be in the middle of the browns, but for some reason it is, so we'll run with it. Let's see. Look at it go. Caramel cream anemones. Oh my gosh. Marion is a true torture artist. She's just like, yeah, I'm gonna come up with all of this delicious stuff that doesn't exist, that you're gonna want to eat. So this yellow is actually gouache, not watercolor, which is why I can put it on later and get it to do that. Make it actually stand out above the different colors. Cotton candy sheep. That would be so cute. I'm sure someone has done that one though, because that's a given. Cotton candy sheep. Just want all of the edges covered. I want a bit more of this really dark green because it's pretty. And it doesn't get enough love. Okay. Why not? Pew, pew, pew. Okay. Let's see. I need this one. I'm running out of places to put these to dry. Okay. There we go. How about this one? How's this one coming? Seems a little bit on the dry side. Sure, why not? Hey, Eva. Do you know what time it is? I haven't played Monster Hunter, but I want to because it looks really cool. So I just have to get up the whole willpower to... It's happy little tree time. I'm gonna make a happy little tree right here. We're gonna make it in purple. Just a happy little dude. Because who doesn't like being purple? Usually I actually like straighten out the boards before I start doing this, but I don't feel like it today, so you get whatever happens with this. So we're just gonna make a happy little tree right here. Because this is a pretty place. What else Bob Rossi can I say? I found a place that sells Tahitian vanilla beans, and yeah, it's super pricey, but when you see how much you can make with it, it's actually really reasonably priced. You injured your thumb playing I don't even know how to respond to that. I injured my thumb playing Monster Hunter. So that's a thing that happened. I'm gonna laugh at you about that for a while now. Okay, so here's our happy tree, and he lives way back here. So let's give him a little plot of land to be on. Nice little bit of Then of course, you know, you can't have just one happy little tree. We're gonna do one way up here. We're just gonna go whoosh. Actually, technically Bob Ross does the trunk thing first, but you know, I've never been one for doing straight lines on my artwork, so that's a thing. We have an Xbox One that in theory we got for the boys for Christmas. That was like, we all agreed that we'd do one big family purchase, you know, but I think Sean has been on it more than the boys ever have, and it kind of makes me laugh. He comes home and he goes straight for that thing, well, after dinner and everything. He's like, I'm ready. And they have a shared account, so they're working together to unlock different stuff on the different games and everything. It's pretty funny. Purple trees. Because who doesn't like purple trees? Nothing says forest like purple trees. So is it wrong that I really want it to be summer? Or not summer, spring. I really want it to be spring, and then I want it to just skip summer entirely and go straight into fall. Let's just forget about this whole summer thing entirely and go straight to fall. Because that would make me happy. Okay, to be fair, the trees out here aren't purple either, but I'm using purple, so there. Bet you if the trees could decorate themselves, they'd choose purple. Okay, I need a larger brush. Oops. Ooh, my water's really dirty. Huh. Oh well, whatever. Okay, I'm gonna let that dry for a little bit before I do more on it. Let's check out this guy. I think I want to make this guy darker, because I think I want to go kind of night sky looking with this one. So and that's the fading, is literally just letting the paint fade as I go and not refilling the brush, and then swapping over to a lighter color. That's basically all you have to do to get that effect. We get such pretty snows out here, but this last year was just wasn't very pretty, wasn't very snowy. Okay, I'm gonna let this one dry. Let's see how our green buddy is doing. Okay, I'm gonna do something different with our green buddy. Ooh, he needs to dry. Look at that. Look at my fingerprints. Ah! That's okay. He needs to dry more. So that's drying, that's drying, that's drying. This is why I end up doing a lot of paintings at once. I guess I'll go ahead and add more to this guy. That's a heavy storm warning? Wow. I think you saw the pictures I posted where Tucker was just staring out the window for like 2 hours straight watching it snow. But Tucker loves the snow. He's just like, oh my god, there's something to play in. I need this. And he'll just, if I let him, he would just stay outside the whole time and then freeze his little curly butt off. Because despite what Tucker thinks, he is not very snowproof. Oop. Dogs are about to start whining and barking because Sean just came home, which means I'm going to have to wrap up this video pretty quick here, since that means food time. So I will bust out this. Give it a little bit of dusty white in there. Riders on the storm. The dogs haven't realized he's here yet, so they're not barking yet. Sometimes it takes them a minute to realize. And then they go kind of ballistic. Because they're so excited he's home. I'm sure there's something you can play on the PS3. Get some old games and run around with them. Wow, I can't believe the dogs are being so quiet. He's all the way in the house and the dogs aren't freaking out. They're so mellow right now. What the hell, dogs? Well, whatever. It's kind of awful there. Yeah. Super stick-like. No, dogs, don't freak out. Okay, let me finish this up, guys, and then I'm going to take a break for a while. But just making some little droopy, sad branches because they have too much snow on them. Sad droops. Sad droops. Okay, almost done. I think I'm gonna put a little bit of snow on this one too. Not, you know, all the way around, just a little bit here and there. Just a sad little Christmas tree. Sad little Christmas tree. Almost done. It needs a little bit of different colored bits in here. A little bit of blues and greens. Pew, 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 pew. Do some little things over here. Little doodads sticking out this way. Do 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 do. Just giving the snow something to be on, since it's all kind of sadly bending these tree guys. Gotta give them some branches to be on. Okay, there we go. And we have a snowscape. Kind of, sort of, let me see if I can get it to woot, woot, woot. Yeah, there we go. Snowscape. Quickie one, but there you go. Okay guys, I will talk to you later.